Hello and welcome. In this video, I am going to show you a CLIL activity performed and executed in a real class environment. CLIL stands for Content and Language Integrated Learning, and it's actually an approach of learning in which language is used to develop subject competences and vice versa. For the activity presented in this video, I have chosen the topic Orcas or killer whales. So today what we're gonna be doing is an activity. You're gonna help me with a project that I have to put together for my master's degree in English education. Whoa.
Okay, wow.
Wow. Okay, so
Yes.
what we are going to do is the following. We are going to listen to an audio. Well, you are going to listen to an audio. Of course, you're going to tell me what the audio is about, so please pay attention. Once we're done with the audio, we're going to read the associated text. You are going to locate any funny vocabulary, which I don't think you're going to find anything that you don't know. And finally, you are going to fill a table with information coming from the text.
Okay.
All right? And I'll give you time for that. So,
Okay.
so let's begin with the audio. All right?
All right.
Okay, so let me bring the audio. Here we go.
Orcas. Killer whales, or orcas, are actually the largest members of the dolphin family, so they are classified as mammals. Orcas have long, rounded black bodies with large dorsal fins in the middle of their backs. They have white marks under their bodies and near their eyes. Males grow to approximately 7 meters long, whereas females are somewhat smaller. They can live for 30 to 50 years in the wild. Typically, orcas are found in all oceans of the world, but are most common in the Arctic and Antarctic. They usually live in the sunlight zone, diving to about 50 meters for 5 minutes at a time. But they can dive to 300 meters if necessary. They are social animals that travel in groups called pods. Pods usually consist of 5 to 30 whales and are led by females. The animals are thought to have a complex form of communication with different dialects, slightly different language from one pod to another. Orcas feed on fish, squid, birds, and other marine mammals. Orca pods often work together to catch a meal. Orcas, like dolphins, use echolocation, bouncing sounds off objects to determine their exact location during a hunt.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. So, tell me, what is the audio about?
The audio is about orcas.
Orcas. What is another name for orcas?
Killing whales.
Okay. Killer whales.
Okay. Killer whales.
Killer whales. All right. Did you know
All
that
right.
killer whales is a juxtaposition of the original name used in the 19th century to call orcas? Actually, they were not known as killer whales, but they were known as whale killers, because orcas were big enough and smart enough to tackle on larger whales. So now what we are going to be doing is we're going to read the text. All right? And you're going to help me with that. So let's begin. Okay, you start with orcas.
Orcas, killer whales, or orcas, are actually the largest members of the dolphin family. So they are classified as mammals.
Very good. Keep going.
Orcas have long, rounded black bodies with large dorsal fins in the middle of their backs. They have white marks on their bellies and near their eyes. Males grow to approximately 7 meters long, whereas females are somewhat smaller. They can live for 30 to 50 years in the wild.
Very nice. Let's keep going.
Typically, orcas are found in all oceans of the world, but are most common in the Arctic and the Antarctic. They usually live in the sunlight zone, diving to about 50 meters for 5 minutes at a time, but they can dive to 300 meters if necessary. They are social animals that travel in groups called pods. Pods usually consist of 5 to 30 whales and are led by females. The animals are thought to have a complex form of communication with different dialects, slightly different language from one pod to another. Orcas feed on fish, squid, birds, and other marine mammals. Orca pods often work together to catch a meal. Orcas, like dolphins, use echolocation, bouncing sounds of objects to determine their exact location during a hunt.
So now this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you a PowerPoint presentation. This is the activity, all right? You have the text now. Have the text. So what you have to do is you have to fill up the Orca fact file.
Okay.
The fact file is basically the information about the orca, and this comes from the text. So for example, the name of the sea animal that we are studying. So what's the name of the sea animal that we are studying?
Orcas.
Orcas, right? So you're gonna write down the type of animal, its physical characteristics, its diet, habitat. So what is an habitat?
So the place where the animal lives?
Exactly. The place where it lives, the place where you can usually find it, right? And other information. For example, how it protects itself. If that information is not there in the text, then how it hunts. All right? That information, I believe, is in the text. So I'm going to give you 10 minutes to fill up the Orca fact file, right?
Okay.
And then we're going to discuss it. You're going to tell me the answers one by one. Okay, so let's just discuss the answers. The name of the sea animal, just tell me.
Orca.
Orca, right? Orca.
Right.
Is there another name for the orcas?
Killer whales.
Killer whales. All right, excellent. Now, what type of animal are we talking about?
A mammal.
A mammal. You can also say that this one is a sea mammal, right?
Okay.
It lives in the oceans. In the text, we see that he's also part of a larger family. Which family is the orca part of?
Dolphins.
Okay, part of the dolphins family. There you go. Now, tell me some of its physical characteristics.
I wrote that it is a large, rounded, black. That it has a large, rounded, and black body.
It has a large, rounded, black and white body, right?
Yes.
Okay. So anything you can tell me about its fins, for example? It's important. One of them is important.
They have fins. They have fins on the dorsal.
Okay. No, they have one dorsal fin.
Okay, they have one dorsal fin.
Okay. It has one large dorsal fin. Okay.
And males grow to 7 meters approximately.
Okay. Males grow to 7 meters long, approximately, right?
Yes.
Okay. What does it eat? What does it regularly eat?
Fish, squid, birds, and other marine mammals.
Okay, other marine mammals. What do you think that they refer to when they say other marine mammals? Can you picture another marine mammal?
Dolphin.
Okay, marine mammals like dolphins. All right, another one?
Whales.
Whales, all right. Anything else?
I can recall another one.
Okay, what about seals?
Okay, seals, yes.
Seals. And from the seals family, you also have larger seals, like for example, how about sea lions?
Okay, sea lions as well then.
Lions and others, right?
Okay.
All right. So where do they live?
In the Arctic and the Atlantic.
Arctic and Arctic and Antarctic. But actually they live in every ocean of the world.
Yes.
Okay, you can find them everywhere, in every ocean. Actually, they have here in the Mar de Cortés, there are orcas in the Mar de Cortés.
Okay.
In the Sea of California. So you can find them everywhere in the Mediterranean, but they are mostly concentrated in the Arctic and Antarctic. So they live in, let's say, in every ocean of the world, but concentrate the Arctic and Antarctic. All right?
Okay.
Okay. Any other information you can tell me about orcas?
That they hunt together as a team, as a group.
Okay, together as a group.
And they use echo bouncing
echolocation.
sound.
called
Okay,
echolocation.
echolocation. Bouncing sound where they can locate each other.
Okay, so they use echolocation, which is bouncing sound to locate their prey. Do you know about
Yes.
another animal that uses echolocation like whales do?
I have read about another marine animal, but
Okay,
I can't remember at this
this
moment.
one I'm talking about is not a marine mammal. It's a mammal, but it's not a marine mammal. Actually, it's the only flying mammal. So
No.
there is a very famous superhero that gets his name from this animal. They call him the Dark Knight.
This one is I don't tell me I have to remember. It is a murciélago, but
Okay.
I don't remember the name in English.
Okay, what's the other name for the Dark Knight?
Bat.
There you go. So we have. Okay. I hope you have enjoyed this example of a CLIL class. While CLIL as an approach will not replace standard language teaching, it definitely shows us how and why language is a vehicle for learning, rather than making it an object of study itself. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel.